Russian President Vladimir Putin cautioned on May 28th that Ukraine's use of Western-supplied long-range weapons to target Russian territory could trigger a severe escalation. During his visit to Uzbekistan, Putin emphasized that such strikes would rely on Western intelligence and suggested NATO military involvement, warning alliance members of potential repercussions.
Nobody talks about the shelling of Belgorod and other surrounding areas. Everyone is only talking about the fact that Russia has opened a new front and is attacking Kharkiv. Not a word. What causes this? They did it with their own hands. Now they reap the fruits of their creativity. The same thing could happen in case of using long-range precision weapons you asked about. In general, this constant escalation can lead to serious consequences.
Countries that are NATO members, particularly those in Europe, need to understand the risks they are taking, he stated, specifically highlighting the vulnerability of nations with small territories and high population densities.
The representatives of countries that are NATO members, particularly in Europe, particularly in small countries, should be aware of what they are playing with. They should remember that these are primarily countries with small territory and dense population. And this factor they should take into account before they speak about strikes deep into the Russian territory.
Putin accused the US of potentially remaining on the sidelines in the event of escalation. He reiterated that Russia's offensive in Ukraine's Kharkiv region aims to defend Russian territory from Ukrainian attacks. Putin also repeated his claim that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has lost legitimacy since his 5-year term expired earlier this month. He argued that Ukrainian law prohibits elections under martial law, but doesn't extend the president's powers, only the parliament's authority.
The 2016 Ukrainian martial law says that the election cannot be held in the conditions of the martial law. But it doesn't say anywhere that this presidential power is extended. What does it mean? Look at the 111th clause of the Ukrainian constitution. All power goes to the Speaker of the Parliament.
Putin mentioned that Russia is still open to negotiations to end the conflict, but dismissed the upcoming Swiss-hosted talks as an effort to feign broad international support for Kyiv. Meanwhile, President Zelensky urged US President Joe Biden to participate in the upcoming peace summit in Switzerland, highlighting the importance of US involvement in the international effort to resolve the conflict with Russia. Zelensky's call came during a press conference with Belgian Prime Minister Alexander de Croo.
I would like US President Joe Biden to attend the summit. We know that America will be there, but we don't know at what level. I think it's not a very strong position. I have respect for every person in the United States of America. They support us a lot. But now there's going to be a peace summit organized by the whole world, and there's going to be something that Russia is going to try to arrange. And I think that President Biden is needed by the peace summit, and he is needed by those leaders who are looking at the reaction of the United States of America.